I've been seeing a lot of comments saying that they don't believe Nicola Bulley died from drowning, without third-party involvement. Yesterday, we learned that Nicola was alive and sober when she entered the water. She could have slipped in. If Nicola slipped down into the water, she would end up with water to the top of her legs. The middle of that river is about 3.5 meters deep. I watched a video of a police officer going into the water. It looked relatively slow-moving, and there are branches on the side. There was not a single eyewitness to this tragedy, so it's hard to believe this is for sure what happened. Another thing I question a lot is the screams that were heard. Don't you think that if Nicola slipped into the water, there would have been louder and longer screams than just a few seconds? She would have screamed for help and tried to swim to the sides of the river. I continue to question this too. Here is the bodycam video of the officer entering the water to show what could have happened to Nicola.
It is quite a steep slope. The river is probably down about half a metre from the day when we attended, when she went missing. As you can get to the bottom here, you can see that once I get into the water here, you can see there are some trees that overhang into the water, but it's fairly clear at the point of entry on both sides. There's nothing that could have stopped her. Now I'm into the middle of the river now, and it is pushing me downstream towards the weir. Probably around about walking pace. Again, I'm not swimming, I'm just being pushed along by the current, which is at a slow walking pace. You can see a large tree overhanging the water here, where potentially somebody floating could be caught. If I go over to it, just put my legs under it, then pretty sure there's not a lot that's actually hanging into the water. It definitely could stop you if you came into it, but there's nothing underneath these branches that are on the surface.